This video corresponds with section 5B.2, and this video will explain how to construct an angle bisector. One thing to remember about the angle bisector, it's simply a line that cuts an angle in half. So what this video will demonstrate is how to exactly do that when you are given a pre-made angle. So this corresponds with page 2 in the note packet, and we're going to take a look here at this top example, as the one at the bottom is also going to take the same amount of steps and the same type of work. So in order to create an angle bisector using a compass, this is what you're going to do. So you're going to take your compass, put the point of it at what we call the vertex of the angle. You want to make sure your compass, there's no necessarily set width to it, but I would say, kind of like with the perpendicular bisector, if you have it a little over halfway across, you should be in good shape. So again, have it lined up kind of like I have here, your point of the compass on the vertex of the angle, compass width about a little over halfway down the one side of the angle itself. So we're going to go ahead and make an arc. Now this arc is going to go through the angle. Notice how it cuts through both sides. It cuts through the ray up top, the ray in the bottom. It intersects through two different points. From here, what we need is essentially a marking that's going to allow us to figure out where the angle is going to get split. What I would suggest is, now in this case, you don't technically have to keep your compass the same width as what you just did with that arc a second ago. However, if you do keep it the same, you will likely end up with the results that you're looking for. So I wouldn't adjust it too much in this case. We're going to go ahead, put the compass point where the arc and one of the sides intersect. And we're going to go ahead and draw an arc like so. So it'll be kind of floating out in space off beyond the angle. Keep that compass the same width as you go down to the other intersecting point and line. We're going to go ahead and put our compass point there. And we're going to go draw a second arc. Now, you'll know that you've drawn your arcs correctly in that you get them to intersect. Once you see that you've gotten the two arcs to intersect each other, you're in good shape. So all you have to do from here to create your angle bisector is to take your straight edge, line up the vertex of the angle with where those two arcs intersected. And again, you want to be as accurate as you possibly can with this. And you're going to go ahead and draw a line. This line right here will serve as your angle bisector. Now, if you notice with mine, it's a little low in terms of where it hits that vertex and in terms of where it crosses. So again, for accuracy's sake, and you'll see with when we go ahead and figure out how to find what we call the in-center, you do want to be as accurate as humanly possible. So we're going to go ahead, just tidy that up a little bit. See if we can draw a straighter line here. So it may not be too much of a difference here, but it actually does line up just a little bit better. There's your angle bisector. We can mark it as such by putting in our little angle markings here. And that is how you go about drawing the angle bisector of a given angle.